Prince Charles comment on closure of Clarence house as he opens virtual tour. Prince Charles and Camilla, Duchess of Cornwall usually open up Clarence house for visitors during the summer, but due to the pandemic this will not be the case in summer 2021. However, Prince Charles and Camilla, Duchess of Cornwall have opened up their official London residence using Google Arts and Culture, where you can take a virtual tour of the royal home using a 360-degree camera. The royal couple wrote on their Twitter page, "Throughout the month of August, when Clarence house is usually open to the public, we will be sharing some little-known facts about this London residence and the personal treasures that can be found inside. Stay tuned." Royal fans were absolutely delighted at the news they would still be able to visit Clarence house, despite coronavirus restrictions. Prince Charles and Duchess Camilla live at Clarence house in London, and they have given royal fans an update about the fact that their residence has been closed to visitors since 2019. On Monday 2nd of August, their official Twitter account released this statement: "Until the day visitors can be welcomed back to Clarence house for public tours, you can still take a peek inside the Prince and the Duchess's official London residence through Google Arts and Culture." The tweet also included a direct link to the virtual platform. A follow-up thread also included exciting information about the month ahead. "Throughout the month of August, when Clarence house is usually open to the public, we will be sharing some little-known facts about this London residence and the personal treasures that can be found inside. Stay tuned." The virtual tour is almost as good as the real thing, allowing you to navigate through the regal rooms, observing the finery in detail. It also includes extra information on various details of the house, like the history of certain pieces such as the Queen Mother's Garter banner in the entrance hall. The property is one that is very dear to the Prince of Wales, as not only did it serve as Queen Elizabeth II and the late Duke of Edinburgh's home following their wedding in 1947, but it was also where the Queen Mother resided from 1953 until her death in 2002. A recent report suggests that once Charles becomes king, he would in fact look to open Clarence house up all year round for visitors. But in the meantime, the Royal Trust Collection website states, Clarence house will next open to visitors in 2022, and originally it was reported that this decision was taken due to social distancing rules, but with the easing of restrictions in the UK, hopefully, next year royal fans will be able to walk the halls in person. There are other royal homes that are open in 2021 though, including Buckingham Palace, the Place of Holyrood House, Sandringham House, Hillsborough Castle, and Windsor Castle. A Briton commented on the tour that, "It's great to know Clarence house is among them." Another agreed, saying, "Great way to see inside for people that can't visit and because of the pandemic too." People seem to be impressed with the beautiful house too, noting its extravagance. Someone noted, "The warm tones throughout the entire house really make Clarence house an exquisite home. I especially like the hanging chandeliers, absolutely beautiful. A truly beautiful home." On the Google Arts and Culture webpage, there is some history on Clarence house. Once the virtual tour begins, you see the main entrance, which is a grand entrance hall adorned with art. At the far end of the entrance hall there is the Queen Mother's Garter banner. Garter banners belong to Knights and Ladies of the Order of the Garter, the oldest and most senior order of chivalry that can be presented. Prince Charles adored his grandmother, who he was extremely close to growing up, explaining the sentimental touch in his London residence. There is a King of Hanover porcelain dinner set made of Worcester porcelain in Clarence house, and they are displayed in a cabinet in the entrance hall, on the ground floor of Clarence house. The waiting room is known as the Lancaster home, which is intended for visitors to the house. It has the 8 watercolors of Windsor Castle, painted by John Piper during the early 1940s, painted by John Piper.